Hey YouTubies, how's it going? Welcome back for another mental health update. Wow, I've having so many issues lately. Well, I went to therapy today to see my therapist, and afterwards I was going to have the nurses wrap my arms, but they chose not to go ahead and rewrap me because with all this heat, it's not really doing me any good. It's too high up there. It's not really doing me any good. So they gave me 3 little bottles of Vaseline, which I thought was strange. Oh, I hope he's not going to get too loud. I have my bubble wrap to keep my mind occupied most of the time. I started, here, let me fix this real quick. I'm trying to fix my tripod just a little bit. Okay, it's a little bit better, I think, maybe. But, okay, let me back up. Went to therapy today, and oh my God, I was so nervous about how I was going to explain things to him. I had everything rehearsed in my head, but nothing came out the way I planned because I was so nervous because I thought he was going to give me funky looks or think, okay, she is like really cuckoo, and you know, all this kind of stuff. I was thinking all this in my head while I'm trying to talk to him. Long story short, this morning at 9 a.m., around 9 a.m., hang on, that sun is like getting really bright. Whew. Around 9 a.m., I started doing a visualization that so far is actually really helping me immensely. Y'all probably gonna think I'm cuckoo. He didn't, but y'all probably gonna. Okay, let me back up just a tad. Anthony and I are gamers. Back when we were younger, him and I have played Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry if anybody's against that. It's a fantasy game. You role play. We've played Dungeons and Dragons. We've also played Rifts, which is like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's with technology. And from there, we've actually played computer games. And usually I play either a mage or a archer, or even tamer on the characters I play. But and I really love dragons, especially purple dragons, because purple is my favorite color. So this morning around 9 a.m. ish, I had the bright idea to start role-playing in my head, not out loud for everybody to hear, because I don't want everybody to give me looks like she's crazy. I started role-playing in my head that I am an amethyst dragon. I can't talk. Amethyst dragon. And I can't pick because I need my scales, which scales equals to flaws, all my flaws in my life, my flaws that I've had happen to me over the course of my lifetime, any flaws in my skin, all the yucky owies, which are now going to be healing, except right now I'm like melting and literally starting to itch like crazy because of it. Probably mosquitoes out here too. I didn't thought about that. I forgot about the dang mosquitoes. Dang it. But so oh, that's a stick. I thought it was a bug. Okay, now I'm itching. I've not been itching all day long, and now I'm itching. Okay, I'm gonna have to hurry. Oh, and I'm itching all over. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm just feeling buggy. Okay, started visualizing that I'm an amethyst dragon, and I cannot pick because I need my scales my flaws, all my flaws, in order to be able to fly. If I pick sores, that means I'm losing scales, which affects my flying. I know, this sounds totally bizarre, I know. Something stinks out here. I don't know what that is. It smells like rotten something. Anyway, hurry so I can get back inside. Whew. But I started doing that, and ever since then, it's been 9 hours since I started doing all this, and I've only picked, like, well, okay, I scratched it a minute ago, so that's 7, 8 times. We'll say 8 times in a 9-hour period. That is awesome for me. Oh, you have no idea. Usually, from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, which sometimes I go to sleep multiple times a day because I'm like a sassy fat cat because of chronic fatigue. But, oh, itchy because it's hot now. This is kind of the purpose of doing this video, to tell you that I haven't been scratching and picking. Because now I'm scratching and picking. Because the heat and mosquitoes. Okay. Calm yourself, Vikki. Calm. Get this done. I don't see mosquitoes, but right now, because of all the owies that I currently have from previously picking, it feels like I'm being bit by a million mosquitoes. Well, maybe not a million, but a couple hundred. Okay, breathe. But yeah, since I've started that, I've only picked, like, I'll say 8 times, to be realistic. But I'm trying to be truthful with myself, that if I pick, I gotta admit it. So, the sun's kind of getting to me. But, this has actually helped me a lot. I started visualizing this as a dragon needing to keep all my scales, my flaws, because my flaws, all my many flaws, whether it be my skin flaws or my personality flaws or whatever, I need to keep them all intact, because all of that is what makes me, me. If that makes sense. So that's why I am envisioning a dragon that has scales. I lose scales, that's losing a part of me. It might sound corny, I don't know, but the point is, I'm trying to find a visualization that works for me so I can actually overcome this. It's going to take some doing. It's not going to be, it's not a perfect plan. I'm still going to have a little bit of, like right now, little itchies right there. Mostly because of the heat. I'm ready to get back inside when it's cooler. So, but, so my therapist actually didn't give me any strange looks. I was surprised. So I was thankful. So I'm rolling with this idea, and that sun is like really following me. So the nurses decided to not wrap me this time because of the heat just making things worse. It just makes me miserable. Our room is so hot because we have a small refrigerator in there, and our AC is not working currently. So all we have blowing in the room is a box fan that's blowing hot air, basically. Because we haven't got the little refrigerator moved out here to the back porch, or AC put in, new AC put in, because the old one died. I'm sweating so much it's actually dripping down my nose. Hope y'all can't see that. Oh my gosh. So anywho, yeah, I went into my therapy visit today, and I was just like rattling all this stuff off fast because I was so nervous. Nothing in my head that I had pre-planned out came out the way I had planned. So, yeah. And because I was so all over the place, he actually had me do a, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's where you tense some muscles up on your toes for like 8 seconds, and then release. And do it the other side, the other toes. Do it for 8 seconds, release. Then your ankles, and you just move your, all that up your body. And in between it, occasionally do some deep breathing exercises to help relax you. Because yeah, I was like I said, I was all over the place. And I'm not usually all over the place like that when I go in to see him. But today I was big time all over the place. Didn't help any that I've barely had any sleep. I've only had maybe an hour's sleep since yesterday afternoon, I think. So I'm like a little tired but wired. And when I get tired and wired, I talk more and faster. Especially when I'm tired and wired and stressed. And I'm itching right there. Don't break the skin. That was one thing that I'm trying so hard not to break the skin if I have any itchies. Because, oh my God, that is so gross. The oozing. If any of you are out there battling body picking yourselves, I'm sure you know what it's like to break the skin open in various places all over your body and that ooze. I don't know about you, but I think that is just so gross. It grosses me out. Anthony, I talked to him and he said, I thought it embarrassed him when going out with me anywhere, to the store or anything like that. He says, no, my sores don't embarrass him so much. It's when I don't mean to pick and I'm like oozing everywhere. Yeah, gross. I know. That's why I'm doing this visualization and working really hard to overcome this, because this is the hardest thing I have ever had to deal with. It's like I'm constantly, I kid you not, it is seriously like I am arguing constantly with somebody else, but it's in my head. It's me fighting with me in my head, but it's like a different person. I've never had to deal with something like this so much before. I mean, it's bad enough with depression or anxiety and the constant, going over stuff in your head and stuff. But this is like I'm actually arguing with somebody else, and I'm not. And I'm not. I don't have any other. I confirmed it with my doctor, my therapist. I'm not schizophrenic. It's just the fact that I'm having a battle with myself. So I hope this all makes sense. And if any of you are going through this or going through anything else, I'm with you. Things are hard, but no, you're not alone. I used to think I was alone in all this. I have clearly found out recently, after expressing all this to y'all, and some of you DMing me on Instagram, that I am not alone in all this. We are all fighting our own inner battles. So, mosquito. Oof. Oh, don't itch, don't itch, don't itch. Get this done. I have been all day long carrying around a little squishy, a little piggy squishy, to keep my hands, but also I carry with me a Ziploc baggie full of strips of bubble wrap at all times, just so I can keep my hands busy, which I'm not doing very good right now. But I'm not actually breaking the skin. I'm just rubbing to soothe the nerves right now, which I shouldn't be even doing that, but until I can get done here. This video is going to be all over the place. But, so yeah, the nurses didn't want to rewrap me today. They just gave me Vaseline to moisturize the sores I already have and keep working on my visualization. Between the visualization that I am a dragon and that I need to keep all my scales, my flaws, that has actually helped, but also doing the visualization that I've told you guys previously about, or I visualize in my head that I have a bag on the floor and that I'm one by one pulling out little like wooden statues, I guess, for lack of a better way of describing how I see things. Pulling out little wooden statues, put them up on a fireplace mantle. Each one of those little wooden statues is my issues and my traumas that I've dealt with my entire life. So little by little, I can, in my head, visualize all those problems and work on them. I can take, in my mind, take a statue down and, how do you want to say it? Work on that problem specifically for a little bit and then put it back up on the mantle in my head. Those two visualizations have helped me so much. I am so glad I started the visualization. Cat scared me. Visualization, can't say the word, today about the dragon. So Anthony and I, a lot of the games we play, we role play. So it just, like I told my therapist today, basically I'm bringing my inner child out and pretending that I'm a dragon. She called me Puff because I can't breathe fire. Oh man, it has been a long day. Then we went to, after we had my therapy session, we went to Newman's, to the deli, so I could get some gizzards, because I've been craving gizzards, and with my pre-diabetic issue, I'm needing foods that I can eat that are high in protein. They'll fill me up, and then have just a little bit of sugar here and there throughout the day. When I get a chance, I'm making arrangements to talk with a dietitian so I can make sure I'm doing everything correctly on this, though. But this is what I've got going on until I can talk to her. So my plan was to get 2 pounds of gizzards to munch on for the next couple days, in between other foods, of course. But that way I can sit and chew on my gizzards and, oh, itchy, itchy. And that way because when I first was diagnosed with pre-diabetes, I was having a lot of lows. I've been having that feeling for, I have no idea how long. God knows how long. I've always feeling like I have low blood sugar, but I didn't know that I was having low blood sugars. I thought it was just, hunger or some sort of bug or who knows what. I never knew. Well, now that I know, when I was first diagnosed with pre-diabetes, I had a lot of low blood sugars that showed up on my little blood test meter. But now that I'm kind of learning things a little bit, I haven't got a chance to go to the store and do any actual shopping for my diabetic friendly. Well, we have plenty of food on hand. That's not the issue. Just, I'm feeling like I need to eat just a little bit differently than Anthony does, because he can eat whatever he wants, which he shouldn't, but he does anyway. but then take a insulin shot, which he's doing better on all that. He's doing much better than what he was a couple of years ago. It's a learning process and all this. But see, I don't have insulin, being the fact that I'm pre-diabetic on most of my readings, as well as a lot of lows. So I'm trying to find foods that I can get a balance, like that in-between range, that normal range. So, because otherwise I'm going too low, or the foods I'm eating I'm spiking. I hope this is all making sense. I'm trying to get this all done without itching myself to death. Because the heat is just making me itch like crazy. Okay. I'm breaking my own rule here. Shedding my dragon skins. Scales. However you want to say it. Yes, I'm weird. I'm a nerd. I'm a gamer nerd. So. But hey, if that's what it takes for me to actually be able to get into a mindset to overcome this, then so be it. As far as I'm concerned, let my imagination run wild. As long as it's not hurting anybody or I'm not hurting myself, let my imagination run wild so I can overcome this and get this stuff healed up. Because I don't know if you can see it I got it masked pretty well with calamine lotion. But yeah, it's embarrassing when I'm out. So I've got to get this stuff healed up. I'm trying. There's something I was going to say, and I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, last couple nights, because of all this, I've not been sleeping good. But then the other night, I had a nightmare. I don't remember the whole nightmare, but the ending of the nightmare, I dreamed that somebody was trying to force feed me live maggots. Oh my God. I woke up and had to run to the bathroom and puke. It was like, yuck. Disgusting. I am food adventurous, but I will never eat live maggots. One of these days I might. I've done it before, a little tiny one, but Anthony, he's wanting to bet me eventually that I can eat a whole can of cat food. He doesn't think I can do it. I think I can. So I might do that. But live maggots, oh hell no! I ain't no way, Jose. Not for any amount of money. So needless to say, I have not slept good since then because I keep thinking I'm going to have another nightmare about live maggots. Where that came from, I have no idea. So, for the most part, I don't have the nightmares like I used to. For a long time. Hang on, I'm sweating. I got sweat running in my eyes, and the salt from my sweat is like stinging. I'm miserable, y'all. I'm dripping. I'm a big drip right now. I totally forgot what I was saying. Anywho, I think I'm gonna get ready to end it here. Oh yeah, something about sweat running in my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna end it here and go in and get cooled off, take a cold shower, well, cool shower, and de-dripify myself, because sweat is just like dripping off me, literally. So, anywho, that's just the little update on how things are going now. Wish me luck on things. I'm trying to. I haven't done as many mukbangs lately because, especially when I've been wrapped with the gauze and all that, I feel self-conscious about everything and embarrassed to even be on here. That and the heat is really affecting us doing videos, because it's a challenge to be able to get the kitchen with mom and dad home and dad not watching the TV blaring loud and things like that. So I might have to actually start doing more videos in the bedroom, which is not cool in there by any means, but it's cooler out here. It's like 90 something out here, I think, and plus the humidity. It's that kind of weather. I think that's mom and dad's compost bucket right there. I think that's what I'm smelling. I smell like dead skunk or something. That's what I keep smelling. Now that I realize what it is. Why they keep it up here instead of down there is beyond me. I don't know. I just totally forgot my train of thought. Your guess is as good as mine, what it was. Anyway, I'm going to skip. Oh, that's why we haven't been doing as many mukbangs, because if I do any, it's probably going to have to be in the bedroom, and it's hot in there as well. But not, at least it's not as hot as out here, though. So, I don't know, I'll have to figure out something cooler. Can I just move to Alaska? Can I just get a new body? Can I go to Walmart and buy a new body? A younger one? Skinnier one? Prettier one? Work for me and all those little ideas right there. So, if only. Probably cost me an arm and leg and nose to be able to afford something like that. Alright, I'm gonna scoot. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. I apologize if I'm all over the table on this tonight. I am just like at my wit's end, but I am making some progress, at least I think, other than being out here and itching like crazy. But hey, progress is progress, right? So got some mukbangs I want to do. I just gotta get where it's a little cooler, so I'll figure something out. All right, bye bye. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.